So like I said, okay, if you're interested in the advanced, okay, the advanced link is there on the same link that we're using, courses.prepmajor.com, and you can see quickly. Let me even share my screen so that it's open for everyone. You can see what I'm talking about.
Sorry, whilst you are sharing your screen, that means you are owing some people already. You gave Daniel 50% tonight, and it's part of the admin. So you're owing him.
Okay, no, that means okay.
God bless you. So,
No, what's it
you're owing me.
All right, cool. No problem. That means you already, like I said, if I give you 40%, that's so good. I know. If I give you 40% and you go in there, what you can see is 30%, right? So that means you are only getting 30%. Do you get it now? Even what I said now, I'm not contradicting myself. If I give you 150%, what you can get is 100%. I know how to elicit requirements, right? So you cannot go up, you can go down anyway. So that's one thing. So if I've given you 40%, yeah, what you can, or of course, maybe, yeah, you can get 30%. If I've given you 30%, you have 30%. I think there's also 20%. So, and as you can see now, you got 20% discount. You also have, you have 30%, you have 50%, and this is a full amount anyway. Please ensure that you use it. Yeah. So, and the applications has opened, to be honest, I would say it's 1 week. Actually, by next Saturday, the program starts. So everyone, you have opportunity to join, right? The internship on Saturday, yeah, starting from 10 a.m. So, okay. All right, any question? I know some people are raising their hands. Any question? Tilly?
So my first question is more as an observation. I see that the 30% has free on it. I don't know if the 30% is free.
Thank you. You are actually a very good, even though you are not tester, so no, unfortunately it's not.
Okay, my other one was I was hoping we could do a calculation of my points, because I think tonight you said I have 30 points from tonight.
Okay.
Correct?
So I will look into that. So and I will let you know, right? So,
okay.
But one thing that you can do, you can send a message to the admin. They would kind of.
Okay.
Well.
No, the reason why I asked it, because I know you mentioned that my previous point was 10 points, but it was actually 20 points. So I was saying if I have to add it up together, it'll be 50 points.
Oh, okay. I'll look into that.
Okay, just wanted to mention that. Thank you.
I'll look into that. Admin, please take note anyway. But you can send message to them to say, okay, you got this, because my record, I've got records as well. So they'll say, okay, done on this also day, this was, yeah, they just said
Thank
this.
you.
Sometimes I just forget this, but that's why I write it down anyway. I'll check my record as well. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Istre.
Hi, good evening. I want to know when the internship is starting, because I have some people I need to refer. And is there any discounts for referrals?
Okay, that is a good question. One, the internship starts on the 11th, that is sure, right? So what's going to happen, there will be overlapping between your session and their session. So we are kind of starting a new thing right now. On Blue Sky, we always try new things. That's why some people cannot copy us, because there are a lot of new things that we try. And that's why we don't have a system, like kind of copy system or one or the other. So for this particular set, we're going to have overlapping section, right? So you guys are going into the career development session now, right? They will also join in that session, right? So where I think they get up to speed, right? So they are going to do their sprint 0 at the same time. We start looking into confidence booster. I think there's for those guys that will be joining the advance on Saturday. So there's a symposium on confidence boosting. One thing I want to also say, normally I say this at the end of the program. If you have not got anything out of this program, something that you need to get is confidence. It's very, very important not to lose your confidence, right? If you are saying rubbish, say it with confidence at the interview. That's what the symposium will give to you, actually. So I would advise everyone to attend, even if you are not in the advance. For this particular Saturday, we'll send a link out so everyone can attend. Also, you get a feel of what you are getting at advance as well. But of course, the advanced program might have ended by Saturday anyway, so that you don't need to enter. But now, to answer your question in terms of time that it starts, is 11th of June, the internship starts. Referral, yes, the referral is only for people in advance, right? For people in advance, if you first people in, that's why I said that when it's in advance, there's a venue for you to get your money back. Actually, that's one that thing. I try to repay people for what they've done on the platform anyway. So that's because the platform was not actually created for money-making venture when I first started anyway. So one, if you're in the advance, right, you have 5% discount actually, which could actually increase to 10% based on how many people you actually recommended. So yeah, 5% discount for everyone that you referred actually. So this only open to my team. I take the advanced people as my team, right? So that's one. So it's not open to everybody yet, I'll say so. So, but of course, if you join right now, you got that opportunity as well. So yeah, hope that answers your question. Okay.
All right, thank you.
No worries. Okay, Eniola. But if you refer someone, I need to also say, because we haven't got that feature already configured or developed yet, right? That would be another feature that I need to ask development team to kind of bring out. Do you get it now? So, but if you refer someone, you need to let me or the admin know so that we can reimburse you actually. So that's, but maybe from the next time we'll have it automated, development. We will have a development done on that area. Okay.
Sorry, one more question. Should I send the person's number to the admin, or how will the person get in contact?
No, the person pays, right? When the person pays for the program, then you send the name of the person. Do you get now that I've referred this particular person? I am also in advance and I have also paid. Having said, I think I put something down on the form as well, unfortunately, in a few minutes as well. So if you refer someone in, right, and you're about to go into the advance, yeah, I can as well put 10% off of your advance fee. That's another thing. Yeah. So this is just me giving that. So let's say you got someone in and the person pays and you think, oh, I'm going to go to advance, right? Then you would pay 10% off or what you should have paid. The person doesn't need to know. You don't, of course, we are not going to let the person know. Just let that admin know that, oh, I've referred the person I've paid. I'm going to the advance and I've been offered, even if you've been offered 50%, you mean that you got going to have another 10% off anyway. So of what you are going to get, that is it. And yeah. Okay. Any other?
Thank you so much, sir, for all the opportunity and the discounts. I just want to find out of all the discounts, I can only see 20, 30, and 50. I can't see 40, which I belong to, the 40 group.
Okay, I've addressed that, right? Can someone help me? What did I say about that? I've said, can someone help me?
You can go up, you can come down.
Exactly, thank you. So if you got 40, right, then you go to 30, right? So if you, yeah, some people have got 45 as well or 35, so you go down, right? So then that means it's 30 that's applicable to you, right? So fortunately, right, the 30 is showing free for you. If you do it now, you get 40, you got free. But let me even refresh. Okay, that answers your question, definitely.
Yeah. My question is on behalf of my question at the same time. soliciting on behalf of my badge. I believe for me, I see myself as Blue Sky being my alma mater in my Scrum journey. And I believe other people see that way. So the sweetness of one belonging to or attaching yourself to your alma mater is not just being a member, but keeping the flag of your alma mater flying wherever you are because of the priceless values you have acquired from it. And we are talking about knowledge that will definitely outshine one wherever we go. Are there no possibility to give a discount to our entire batch? Because I would actually love to get the total sweetness of my batch to meet them again in the next level. That is the advanced level where we can keep growing together as alma mater in Blue Sky and to keep this flag flying. So it's an appeal and also a question, are there possibility to that? Or does the discount applies only to one's performance and participation in the internship program?
Okay. That is a good question. I take that you're a Scrum Master, right? Definitely. Right.
Yes.
Servant leader, servant master. Okay, that's good. But nice try anyway. So, but if the voucher is just to be given out like that for everybody, then there's no, of course, it should be just like that. It's not for yeah. I don't think we'll do it like that anyway. But one thing I can tell you, the program is already discounted for everyone, right? And it's not, and you can't see it outside. Do you get now? I don't give it to any other person. Do you get now? And you can, I only give you for people that have gone through the internship. People come to me and say, I want to do advanced. I said, no, you have to go to Blue Sky, right? Before you can come into advanced. So you can know that it's not like any other person is going to get more, or do you get it now? So a program like this, like I said, is a continual learning, right? So which for life, what you get is more than what you are paying for, to be honest. I don't want to blow the trumpet, but I think the mentors or the bodies can speak about this, because what happens is like you have opportunity, right, worth of resources within the team, right? So and I don't want to reduce the amount, to be honest. So if I say I'm going to give everybody discount, it's like reducing the amount actually. And if I want to be on a lighter mode, right, there's inflation. Actually, I should have increased it. It's been this amount since. But one thing I can tell you, right, that you know that it's cheap, is like you are paying for one, you are getting one free, right? So for now, you're going to pay 600 for advance, right? And you guys have only worked on this project for 1 month. It's very intense. Now you can come back into the internship again, relax, be bodies, right? Be able to use the interns as a sounding board, right? To say, okay, they'll be asking you questions, interview questions that you will have prepared for, and then you'll be answering, right? Or you'll be also have opportunity to kind of retrain again, right? Which is another knowledge. And as well as you have mentor that will be holding your hand, checking on you in terms of interviews. And I get the point that if most of the team come into the advance, it is really going to help. But to be honest, even if you see 10 people coming in there, to be honest, it's okay for us anyway. It's not going to be a big number. You won't see a lot of people like Blue Sky anyway. We are not looking for everyone, actually. Yeah. So quickly, Bolu, please.
Yes, sir. Bukola said you didn't give her feedback. She said she's at work. So,
okay. I think I didn't give everyone feedback. I went through those ones that put my what's it called? I've kind of hold on. Let me see if I've got any feedback for her. If I don't, that means that of course there's no point anyway. So it means that there's nothing that jump at me anyway. So that's what it means. So let me see. Okay, all right. So I will look into my note to see if anything, but yeah, if I've written anything down. Olusegun.
Yeah, hello, yeah, good evening. Yeah, I think tonight I got 15%, but there's not 15% on the courses on advanced there. So if I want to pay now, am I going up or down?
Oh, you are going down. You are not going up. Unfortunately.
Please, and can you just please add the 5%, please?
Unfortunately. So, but I know you know the answer, right? You are just kind of trying to try your luck, right? Okay. All right. So you, Olusegun, and okay, right? You guys meet up, right?
Yeah, I will do that.
Let me
I'll
know.
surely do that.
Let the admin know what happened tomorrow or Thursday on Tuesday, right?
Yeah,
Based on what
definitely.
you guys have, right? I'll look into it.
All right, thank you.
Okay. All right. Tosin.
Good evening. Thanks for the feedback earlier. I just wanted to, remind you of the fact that, if I was going to wait for the next week demo, it means that even if you were to give me a voucher at that point, it won't be useful because obviously the advanced session would have been, or the advanced application would have been closed, and I won't have the opportunity of using it. So which means tonight is the only night that I've got if you were considering giving me any voucher. So I don't know if you're if you're able to review your decision.
Unfortunately, the answer is no, right? Because I have my way, right? You need to prove it to me, right? Before I can give it to you. But what I can do, right? I can give you a different voucher, right? That allows you, I also give some vouchers for certifications as well, right? To say, okay, yeah, you got this, you can go and do this certification. Do you get it now? Or
Okay.
let's say vouchers in terms of, people that you bring in as well. So, but first thing is first, right? You need to prove what I said to me first. Yeah. Do you get it now? And I can see that the voucher is not the issue. It's my aim, what I want to get out of you. Do you get it now?
Sure.
So once you prove that, it's so obvious, though, even if you never know. If I want to give you a voucher now, I say 10% and it's 0, right?
Okay. All right. Then. No problem. Thank you very much.
All right.
Thanks.
Okay. All right, cool. Thank you, everyone. So now quickly in the times for next week, apology, I think I've overshoot the time. Sorry, Olawumi. So the tax for next week, like I said, individual tax as well. This is very, very important and ties to our, what's it called? Career development sprint, right? So I know some people are already, you still have your sprint. Now you're going to run 2 sprints at the same time, right? You got Jira, right? So Jira, and you also got your product sprint as well in Azure DevOps. 2 of them, you need to run them together. So any task that is career development, I want to see that in the Jira board, and tasks about your work, your product, I want to see that in the Azure. So the first task concerning everyone, I need you to write something about, this is an interview question, right? Tell me about yourself. Who are you, right? 2 paragraphs, or let's say 3 paragraphs. Tell me about yourself, okay? 3 paragraphs. Persona as well, right? Write about your own, create your own persona, right? So you need to do a mind map, okay? Mind map about yourself. All these 3 are kind of linked together, right? Their details are also important, but they have different visualization. Do you get it now? You can mix and match the content, but they serve different purpose as well. Mind map would be like a representation of your CV. Do you get it now? So which I think, yeah. So with this one, you kind of see what you've got. So then the next one on your career development task also is the responsibility for your role, right? This is important also because when you start to do your CV, this will be some of the content. But I just want to know, as a Scrum Master, what is my responsibility? Do you get it now? I want to see 15 responsibilities in there in bullet points, okay? 15 responsibility in bullet points, okay? What is your responsibility as a Scrum Master? What's your responsibility as a role? I want to see it in this way. Like, for instance, let me take an instance of a BA. Yeah. Creating wireframe using Balsamiq. I don't want to say creating wireframe, blah, blah, blah. I want to see a paragraph, right? Use power words. You don't need to use I, to be honest. I want to see something that you can copy and paste and put in your CV. We are actually building our CV to gradually. You get it now in this approach, right? So one thing I want to say is, yeah, use your power words. Power words are action words. Do you get it now? I don't want to say, of course, there's not going to be participation. I don't want to hear that one. I want to see you actively involved. Yeah, in this. There's a difference between involved and participating, right? Was it in a football match? The players are involved, but the crowd or the supporters are participating. Do you get it now? They are there. So I want you, power word that is involving, not participating or looking. So that's very important. Your role and your responsibility. Ties to that, I want also to see the list of the tasks you've done, right? Because both of them should tie together, but I want now, this is what a Scrum Master should have done, but this is what I have done, right? So I want to see that as well, okay? So that is that. So I want to see those listed, okay? So now keywords and DAs, right? I want to see step by step on setting up your environment. As a DA, they've taught you how to set up Tableau, SQL, all the SQL, SSMS, SSM, RSS, all these SS, you know that, yeah. So those step by steps, even with screenshot, okay? When you want to install your SQL Server Management System, okay, what do? You download, install, go back. It might also mean that you might need to uninstall the one that you have, right? And then now go through it again, right? Putting step by step into what you've done, right? The same way also applies to the keyword as well. It might also mean that you might need to uninstall the Microsoft Visual Studio that you have and installing again, right? Yeah, please don't be afraid, because what happens maybe after you finish the program and you found that you bought it, or let's say you bought a new laptop, you have to install this one again, right? Or your Visual Studio did not work, you have to uninstall again. So that's why it's there. Still use the mentor, use your body to be able to get this up to speed. So you've got automation script already, right? Start a new one, right? And document the steps. Do you get it now? With screenshots, right? I want to see that, okay? Screenshots, okay? And for the DA, I want to see the screenshot of your Tableau profile page, right? Public one is very, very important. Also, right, now this is very, very important now for the keywords, the BAs, and also the, Scrum Master, please ensure that this is done, right? Yeah, for the BA, the keyword, and the DA. I want to see the list of things that you've done and stories. It means that, okay, for the BA, list of the, it's now list now, list of the stories that you've written, right? List of the story. That means I've written 5 different stories. These are the titles of these stories, right? I've also done wireframe. These are the wireframes that I have done. I've done that. So put that in there. I want to see, like, for the stories, it might be list or everything. Do you get it now? And I know you've presented it, it's continuous. Do you get it now? The same way with the keywords as well. I want to see the list first. Do you get it now? Later, you can put the screenshot. I want to see, oh, I have created 5 test cases, and test cases 1, 2. It's not, I don't want to say, I only want to see the list to say test cases for let's say login, test cases for that, test cases. So I want to see, and I've also created bugs. This is the bug title, this bug title, this bug title, and also DA work for you now, please, DA in your team. So for this now, I want to see each one of your members, right, what they've done. Let's say the keywords now, get the details from them, use them as a project, right? So within your team, speak to the DA, to the keyword, to the BA. How many stories have you written? How many stories have you written in terms of user story? How many Tableau, not Tableau now, how many wireframes have you written? How many process map have you written? Get those details from them, put them in your beautiful visualization. The same way with the keywords as well. How many feature files have they written? How many step definitions have they written? How many blocks have they written? I want to see that in your visualization. This that is your task for the next sprint. That's your task for the next sprint. And also, Scrum Masters, please, I want you to coordinate this exercise, right? It's very, very important. Let it be in your task. I want to be in that. I want them to be in the Jira task. Do you get it now? In Jira board, right? It is not part of your project one, but it's part of your, So in the Jira, I want to see all this one, everyone, and you are moving it across. Unfortunately, you only got one week to do this, right? And that is that. So, okay. And like I said, everyone, please join the Saturday meeting. So we are doing a symposium on confidence boosting, right? So the admin is going to send the link to you. It's Saturday, starting from 10 a.m. And for those guys that have already maybe by Saturday, you've already in advance. So of course, you'll be assigned a project. Actually, your program manager for your advance will have a call with you and give you a project. And so of course now you'll be hearing more from me as well, to be honest, every time. And so I'm not this lenient when it comes to advance anyway. So then you are going to be working hardcore now anyway. So advance is not another training, is a work. Let me tell you, is work based, right? You have to be given a project, you be working on them 24/7, right? But of course, it's not as intense as Blue Sky it is, because you are not doing training, right? But of course, it's more intense because you are going to be working. Do you get it now? So, okay, that's what I can say. Any question before we leave? Thank you so much. Allow me, you can stop the recording so that, Any question? Okay, all right, cool. Thank you so much. Have a